I'm finally admitting it. Her name is... I've spent so long convincing myself that this moment would never come, that I could bury it, silence it, lock it away so deeply inside me that it would never surface again. But I was wrong. Because no matter how much time has passed, no matter how many excuses I've made, she never truly left me. She lingers in the quiet moments, in the spaces between my thoughts, in the memories I swore I'd forget but never did. And I can't keep pretending anymore. I'm finally admitting it. Her name is the secret I couldn't keep forever. For too long I tried to act as if she was just another person who passed through my life. Someone temporary. Someone I could erase. But she wasn't. She was the moment everything changed. The first time I saw her, something in me shifted. It was like recognizing someone I had never met before, like the universe had been waiting for us to cross paths, like every decision in my life had led me to that exact second. And from then on she was everywhere, in my thoughts, in my dreams, in the way every other person I met paled in comparison. She became the question I never wanted to answer, because admitting what she meant to me meant admitting something else, that I lost her. Why I never spoke her name. There's a reason I never said it out loud. A reason I let her name become a ghost inside me. Because saying it meant remembering, and remembering meant feeling, and feeling, it meant acknowledging that I let something slip through my fingers, that I will never get back. Maybe that's why I avoided it for so long. Why I refused to talk about her. Why I shut down every time someone asked. But silence hasn't saved me. It has only made the weight heavier. And now I can't carry it anymore. The name that still holds me, I whisper it sometimes. When no one is around, softly. Just to myself. And every time, it hurts just the same. Because no matter how much time has passed, no matter how much I've tried to move forward, I know the truth. I loved her. I lost her, and I will never stop feeling the gravity of her absence. I'm finally admitting it. I've held it in for so long, that even now, as I stand on the edge of this truth, I feel my chest tighten. Saying her name isn't just about remembering, it's about everything that comes with it. The emotions I tried to bury, the nights I spent convincing myself I had moved on, the moments where I almost believed I had. But I never did, because if I had, why does she still feel so close? Why does my mind always circle back to her? No matter how far I go, I tried to tell myself it was just nostalgia. That time had made me forget the bad parts and only left me with the good. But that's not true. I remember it all, and still I can't let go. The first time I knew there was a moment, one I never spoke about, not to anyone, when I realized she wasn't just another person in my life. It wasn't grand, it wasn't dramatic, it was quiet, simple. We were sitting together, not speaking, lost in our own thoughts, and yet, in that silence, I felt something I had never felt before, like the air around us had shifted, like I was exactly where I was supposed to be. I remember looking at her, watching the way the light caught in her eyes, how she smiled slightly to herself like she was thinking of something she would never say out loud. And I thought, God, I could love her forever. I never told her that. Maybe I should have. Maybe it would have changed something, or maybe it wouldn't have mattered at all. Because love doesn't always mean staying. The name that still follows me even now. I hesitate. Not because I don't want to say it, but because once I do, there's no taking it back, no pretending she didn't mean everything, no lying to myself that she was just another passing memory, no more denying that even after all this time, she is still the one I measure every feeling against, and maybe she always will be. So here it is, the truth I've been running from. I'm finally admitting it. Her name lingers at the edge of my lips, but saying it feels like reopening a wound I never let heal. I don't know why I thought time would erase her. It didn't. If anything, time only sharpened the memories, making them clearer, making them impossible to ignore. I still remember the way she laughed, soft, effortless, like she had never known pain. But I knew better. I knew the weight she carried, the battles she never spoke of, the silent ways she tried to be strong, even when everything around her was falling apart. She never asked for help. She never needed to. Because she had this way of making the world believe she could handle anything. And maybe that's why I let myself believe she would always be there. But she isn't. Not anymore. The last time I saw her, I replay it in my mind more often than I should. That final moment, that last look, the way she turned away before I had the chance to say something, anything that might have changed what happened next. I told myself it was just another goodbye, that there would be another chance. But there wasn't. Somewhere along the way, the space between us grew too wide to cross. The silence stretched too long to break, and now all I have left is the echo of her name in my mind, the sound of it a reminder of what I lost, of what I let slip away. Saying it out loud, it shouldn't be this hard. But it is, because once I say it, I have to accept it. That she was real, that she mattered, that I can't keep pretending she was just a passing moment in my life. She wasn't, she was the moment. And no matter how much I tried to fight it, no matter how much I told myself I had moved on, I never really did. So here it is. I'm finally admitting it. I take a breath, but it doesn't steady me. Saying her name shouldn't feel like this. Like I'm standing on the edge of something irreversible. Like the moment the sound leaves my lips, it will pull me under, drowning me in everything I tried to forget. But that's the thing. I never really forgot. I only pretended to. She was never just a memory. I told myself that people fade. That if you put enough time and distance between yourself and the past, it loses its hold on you. But that was a lie. Because no matter where I went, no matter how much I tried to fill the empty spaces, she was always there. In the scent of rain on warm pavement, in the melody of songs she used to hum absent-mindedly, in the way my chest still tightens when I hear a voice that sounds just a little too much like hers. She was never just a memory, she was a part of me. The truth I can't escape. I think I avoided saying her name because I was afraid of what it would mean. Afraid that admitting it would make the loss real, that it would mean accepting she's never coming back. But running from the truth doesn't change it. And I can't run anymore. This is me letting go. I close my eyes. I let the memories come, not just the good ones, not just the laughter and the stolen glances, but all of it. The pain, the silence, the way things unraveled faster than I could hold them together. And I know now, this isn't just about remembering, this is about letting go. So here it is. No more hesitation. No more pretending. I'm finally admitting it. Her name sits on the edge of my tongue, heavy with meaning, with memories, with everything I have refused to face. I could still keep it to myself. I could let it stay buried, tucked away in the spaces where no one can reach it. But I'm tired of running. Tired of pretending that speaking it won't change anything, because it will. It has to. The name that still holds power over me. It's strange how a single name can carry so much weight. How hearing it can pull you back to a time you swore you left behind. It was never just a name to me. It was comfort. It was chaos. It was the reason I lost myself, and the reason I wanted to be better all at once. She never knew that. Or maybe she did. Maybe she saw the way I looked at her, the way my hands shook when I reached for her, but never quite touched. Maybe she heard the words I never had the courage to say. Maybe that's why she left before I could stop her, before I could admit that she mattered more than I ever let on. Why now? I asked myself why I'm doing this now. Why, after all this time, after all the silence, I finally feel the need to speak her name. Maybe it's because I'm tired of pretending it doesn't still live inside me. Maybe it's because I want to stop wondering what would have happened if I had said it sooner. Or maybe it's because I know deep down that saying it out loud is the only way to set myself free. This is the moment, no more hesitation, no more denial. This is it. I'm finally admitting it. The moment stretches, silent and unyielding. I never thought saying her name would be this difficult. That after everything, the memories, the time, the distance, it would still have this kind of hold on me, but it does. Because the truth is, she was never just a passing chapter in my life. She was the story I never finished. The name I couldn't forget. I told myself it was just nostalgia, that I had moved on. That she was a lesson, nothing more. But if that were true, why does my heart still pause at the thought of her? Why do I still hear her voice when I'm alone, replaying the words she left behind? She was the kind of person who didn't just exist in a moment, she lingered. In the songs she used to hum under her breath, in the way I still reach for the spot next to me, only to remember it's empty, in the way I know, deep in my bones, that I will never meet another like her. What I never told her. If I had the chance again, I would say everything I never did, that she was more than she realized, that I saw the light in her long before she saw it in herself, that she changed me in ways I never admitted, that I loved her, not in the way the world casually tosses around the word, but in the way that imprints on you, the way that leaves a mark even after the person is gone. She was unforgettable, and no matter how much time passes, I know she always will be. No more holding it in. The weight of her name is heavy, but I'm ready now, ready to stop pretending she didn't matter, ready to stop acting like I ever let her go. So here it is, the truth I've carried alone for far too long. I'm finally admitting it. The silence stretches as I stand on the edge of this truth, my heart hammering like it already knows what speaking her name will do to me. But I won't run this time. I won't bury it. I won't let fear keep me from saying what should have been said a long time ago. Because holding it in hasn't made it hurt any less. It has only made me carry her longer. The ghost of her still lingers. She's everywhere, even after all this time. In the way the wind rushes past me on quiet nights, as if carrying whispers of a conversation we never finished. In the scent of rain-soaked pavement, reminding me of the night we stood in a storm, too stubborn to go inside, too afraid to break the moment. In the spaces between my breaths, where I swear for a fleeting second, I still feel her presence. I used to think memories faded, that eventually she would be nothing more than a passing thought. But I was wrong. Some people don't fade. Some people become a part of you. The words I never got to say, I should have told her. Told her that I saw her even when she tried to disappear. Told her that she mattered, not because of what she did for others, but because of who she was when no one was looking. Told her that no matter how far she ran, I would always feel her absence like a missing heartbeat. But I stayed silent. And now all I have left is this, a name I've been too afraid to say. This time I won't hold back. I draw in a breath, steadying myself. Because this isn't just about remembering her. It's about accepting that I never really let go. So here it is. The truth I can no longer deny. I'm finally admitting it. I part my lips to say it, but the sound doesn't come. It's strange how one name, just a few letters strung together, can feel heavier than a lifetime of memories. Because saying it means accepting that she was never just someone I knew. She was the person who changed everything. And losing her wasn't just losing love. It was losing a part of myself. Why I never spoke her name. I told myself it was better this way. That if I avoided saying it, I could pretend it didn't still haunt me. That if I never acknowledged her, she would eventually stop showing up in my thoughts, in my dreams, in the quiet moments where I swore I could still feel her beside me. But she never left me. Not really. Because she wasn't just a memory, she was a part of my story I never wanted to end. If I could go back, if I had one more moment with her, I wouldn't waste it. I wouldn't hesitate. I wouldn't wait until it was too late to tell her what she deserved to hear. That she was unforgettable. That she was the one thing in my life that ever made sense. That no matter how much time has passed, how many miles now separate us, she is still the only name that truly means something. No more running, I can't avoid it anymore. I can't keep pretending she was just another chapter, when in reality she was the whole damn book. So here it is. No more hesitation, no more silence. I'm finally admitting it. Her name is